Hey, it's me, Zanov, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm doing pretty good myself. I am absolutely loving doing this playthrough, and if you are liking it as well, please like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave any comments. I'm only mentioning that now at the start of the video because I realize my videos are really long, and a lot of people are probably not making it to the end to hear me ask for it at the end of the video, so I'm asking for it now. If you did so, I would really appreciate it, and I would absolutely love the interaction. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. So today, we are going to be getting on with the main quest line, and we're going to sleep until it's about 9:40, because then it will be warm outside and hopefully we will be able to get our stats to 100 and potentially fast travel our little butts out of here. Because let's take all these apples. These apples are very good for just getting us over the line. You know, when it's like, okay, you are satisfied, and then it's like, but are we well fed? And the answer is no, and the apples get you over the line. So right now we are very hungry. Let's go into food. Let's go chicken breast, leg roast. You feel better but are still peckish. Let's eat another leg. Still not doing it for us. Let's eat a potato soup. You are well fed. There we go. That is what I like to see. So now we are well rested, we are well fed. It should be somewhat warm outside. I don't have a torch because I believe it died on me while I was just standing still somewhere. Yes, it definitely did die on me. So we have to do something about that sigil stone, but we will get to it later. Let's go outside and let's see if we will be blessed with a fast travel. I just need one. Just give me the one. It's treacherously cold. There is no way it's letting us fast travel. Oh, let's give it a crack anyway, but I am pretty confident. Okie dokie, I'm going to keep talking all throughout this loading screen because I feel like I have to. I feel like I cannot stop talking because I have to show you. I have to let you guys know. There are the effects of survival mode, and if we go into system settings, gameplay, survival mode is indeed activated. We are indeed playing a legendary difficulty. I have not changed them once. I would not change them because that would ruin the experience for me. To be honest, if I want to play a playthrough where I'm not on legendary or I'm not on survival mode, I'll just dedicate the whole playthrough to not being that way, because if I just, dilly-dallied in the middle of this playthrough, it would, to be honest, kind of just ruin the whole experience for me, and I'd kind of lose interest in the playthrough. So I'm not going to do that, and I just have to keep talking to make sure there was no cuts, no edits. You guys saw it. You can fast travel.
Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
I definitely have, my friend. I definitely have. I did that so that you could see, and I've done it in previous episodes as well. Whenever I fast travel, I show you guys that it is indeed possible. Oh my goodness, all these people talking around me. I am not immersed. I'm not getting more and more immersed with the more and more people talking. I'm going to go into this corner. Please, nobody talk to me. Please, stay away. No, you're coming towards me. You're going to talk. Okay, good. What I do is I fast travel, and then I also keep talking to make sure you guys know there's no cutting or anything shifty involved. Pardon me. And I show you that we are still in survival mode, and that you can indeed fast travel if you are in survival mode, if you are at 100%. When I say 100%, I mean well rested, I mean well fed, and I mean the air is warm. Typically, if it's cold, it won't let you fast travel. The status update said the air is treacherously cold, but maybe we were still warm, so it let us fast travel. I don't know, but that was straight luck there, because usually you cannot fast travel unless it is blistering hot outside. Our good old friend here, Thoran does not like the chilly willies at all. No, he's died a fair few times because his toes got too cold. Anyway, let's talk to Delphine. If you guys remember, towards the end of last episode, we went to go and retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and then we got this note. Yes, it was this note. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. We are at the Sleeping Giant Inn. Let's ask this lady here if we can rent the attic room.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Fair enough. I'd like to rent the attic room, if that is okay.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
I will indeed. Thank you very much. Now let's go in here and let's go to sleep. Just kidding. How would that be if we just went to sleep and left her waiting, or left the person waiting for a few hours? Lydia, you're kind of in the way
so
here,
you're the
but you look really cool.
I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this.
I was indeed.
We need to talk.
Do we?
Follow me.
Okie dokie. Lady, this looks like some pretty secret business. Also, there we go. That's where the other quest marker is.
Food, drink too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Thank you. Please don't tell me anything else. I didn't ask. Arngir, returning the horn to Arngir. That's what the other quest marker is.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
Not at all. In fact, I'm actually trying to look at what stuff of yours I can take. Quite the opposite of afraid. I would say it's actually quite brazen, quite up and in your face, quite assertive, quite...
Close the door.
Oh, okay. Quite up and in your face and quite the opposite of afraid, to be honest. Yeah, just kind of taking all your stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't have a look at someone in my room at my house and watch them taking all my stuff and ask them if they're afraid, because I would say the reality is quite the opposite. But in any case, you definitely have something to say to me. Just let me keep searching around here. I just want to keep taking all your stuff real quick. Don't want that. Okay, what have you got to say?
The Graybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
They're definitely right. They're definitely right, my friend. So, you're the one who took the horn?
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
I was expecting someone taller. I don't think I've ever actually picked the speech option, so I'm keen to see what she says.
Good. The whole point of being in hiding is to appear to be someone you're not.
I was kind of hoping she'd be offended. Okie dokie. Let's go with... What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Now, if you say that, she's like, if you didn't trust me, you were a fool to walk into this room or whatever, and Thoran Veralt and Zarnov are not fools, so I'm not going to pick that option. I don't like it when she says that to me. I've got quite a big ego, and I don't like to see it go down. We won't say that. We will say, okay, why did you take the horn from Ustengrav?
I knew the Graybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Graybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
Well, then stop it.
One that can kill a dragon permanently
Stop it now.
by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Indeed, I can. Yes, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn.
Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Didn't I already ask that? I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. You said the Thalmor are after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
Okay, so what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Sounds like a good deal. How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast. Down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
Well, I mean, that kind of gives it away. It'll be somewhere near Kynesgrove, but where exactly is it around Kynesgrove?
Kynesgrove. There's
Yes.
an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a
I
dragon.
need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Okie dokie, you have exactly 1 minute. Do not disappoint me. You do not want to leave a bad impression on the new Dragonborn, do you? I would think not. Let's take the minor magic art.
That's
We
better.
won't need that. Let's take
Let's
that.
get on the road to Kynesgrove.
We won't need any of that. And that is a Nordic barnacle I see taking. And what else have we got here? A giant's toe. That looks delicious to nibble on, but we'll have to leave it for now. The rise and fall of the blades. Ooh, could that be an interesting read? Let's see if it's super long. Is it super long? It's looking super long. Ooh, that's a bit long. Yeah, that's pretty long. Yeah, we might read that another time. We'll remember it's there. We might read it another time when I feel like I've got more time.
Right. Happy trails.
Oakley dokley, let's hit the road, Delphine. Now, I feel like we will be running all the way there, unless she gives us the option to split up. I'm not sure if she does.
Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Oakley dokley.
My analysis is correct. The dragon buried near Kynesgrove will be the next to come back to life.
Okay, we've already asked
Come
those
on,
questions, I'm
we've got to
pretty
get
sure.
to Kynesgrove.
Yes, we won't be travelling together, though. We won't be travelling together because I'm going to have a horse and I'm going to get there much quicker than you. I turn my nose up at you. Can you do this? I think not. Are you going to actually start going to Kynesgrove, or did I bug you out by trying to talk to you there? Or if I give you a little nudge? Just a little nudge. Will that help you out? Is that going to help you out? You'll find your way there, I'm sure. If not, we'll just do the very long waits, and Thoran Veralt will be very, very unhappy with that. Wow! Ooh. That's a little way away, isn't it? So, what I'm thinking we'll do now instead is we might just climb up this mountain. Might as well, because it is on the way, even though it's up the side of a mountain. And I feel like if this horse is anything like good old Glady, I reckon he can do it. What do you guys reckon? I reckon he can do it. I reckon he can, I reckon he looks at this and he just goes, pah, pah, because he is a Daedric horse after all. And look at that, already working his magic. Look at that, look how far we've come already. This does look like it's going to be a difficult one though, I have to say. Oh no, please don't do an animation where he just dies. There we go. Maybe if we come around a little bit, there we go. That looks like a spot we can get up if we just get it just right. There we go. Come on now, keep going. Up to this next part. One hurdle at a time, Let's see if it looks any friendlier this way, and indeed it does. It looks much more friendly this way, so we're going to do a little jump, and we're going to go up here. And to be honest, we should be at High Hrothgar in no time. The only thing we have to worry about is because it's nighttime, High Hrothgar is quite lethal. It will probably kill us if we're up here for too long. So we have to make sure we... Here we go. Come on. Right there. That's the sweet spot. Once we get there, we're home free. Okay, I lied just to give you a bit of motivation. But we're in a good spot. And we can keep climbing from here. There we go. Nice. And if you guys are wondering about these big breaths, sometimes they're a little bit put on, and other times they are kind of a little bit, not really, I'm not going to lie to you, they're not really genuine at all. They're kind of just big breaths like they're needed, but they definitely don't need to be so exaggerated. I just kind of do it just for no reason, to be honest. I just do it. Oh my goodness. Come on now, horsey. Come on. I don't want to die while you're just floating. Come on. You've tackled slopes. No. All that good work gone to waste. Are you proud of yourself? Come on now. Get up there. Okay, we're gonna try and find a bit of a friendlier path. Hopefully that is okay. That looks like that could be over here. We just need to get over this little thing right here. Okay, we might have to sacrifice. There we go. Right there. And up this slope we go. Keep on going. You got it. Come on. Give me some of that floaty goodness. There we go. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We are making track record time. We can even see the icon on our little navigation bar there already, which means we are very, very close. Let's just keep on moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. We are so close. We will be there within the next minute, if I had to guess. Come on now. Up we go. Less than a minute. I'm going to say less than a minute. Here we go. Awesome sauce. Probably worth it. I'm going to say could have just gone to Kynesgrove or could have gone to Whiterun and fast travel to Windhelm. In fact, that's what we might do depending on how the path looks going the other way. But let's see what Arngeir has to say. I don't think he's going to be very impressed with us, with how Delphine took the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. It's just my suspicion. I feel like he might feel a bit disrespected, being that that is their the founder of their little organization here, their little way of the voice religion here. Arngeir.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done.
Yes.
You have now passed all the trials.
Very good. I'm
Come
pleased to
with
hear
me.
that.
It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Okie dokie, let's
You
do
are
it.
ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push.
Cool, let's do it. Let's do it. I really, really like how High Hrothgar is designed. You know, I just like how the design of the Graybeards is in general. Just being on the peak of the mountain, the throat of the world a little bit further up, which we will get to a wee bit like... Ooh, can I take your food? No, no, we're not friends, apparently. Apparently you just guide the Dragonborn, you're not actually friends with him. Yeah, but no, I really do like this whole... I don't know, I just have Bethesda did something really, really special with Skyrim in terms of, you know, the whole Dragonborn, giving you that unique ability to use. I don't know how they're going to match it in the Elder Scrolls 6, to be honest. Like, I feel like that's a pretty tall ask. Here we go. Let's learn this last word of power. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Have you not watched Zarnov's channel? I am nothing but wise.
His knowledge of Da.
Cool. I like it.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Graybeards, but you are ready. Indra crosses around. Strundur, both Ivala, Thoran, now. Meis nu Ismir Dovasebrom Daman Da Rock Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Graybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Awesome. Did you guys like that little cinematic thing I was doing there? You know, coming in, going out, and him bumbling around. It seems like Lydia, I almost called it Ilya again. I feel like I'm just going to keep, you're probably going to just end up being known as Ilya. But yeah, Lydia survived the unbridled thing of the Graybeards too, so maybe I'm not as special as they're telling me. In any case, again, I also have to remember to mention, I apologize if the fan in the background is causing a disturbance. I genuinely cannot tell whether or not it is causing a great disturbance in the video, so I'll have to, once I get around to actually, because I pre-record heaps in advance, like heaps in advance. Like I think this is episode 35 or 36. It's I think it's 36 actually, yeah. I think it's episode 36 that I'm pre-recording, and I think I've only published episode... Wow, that is steep. I apologize in advance, horse. You know, actually I'm going to quick save here because I could probably die as well if I do this wrong. Yeah, I pre-record like heaps in advance compared to what I actually publish, just because of... I like to be kind of like... I'm just the kind of person where I like to be like really ahead, and I don't want to ever be in a position where I don't have a video to publish for a day or something like that, like because of things I haven't been able to control and I wasn't prepared and I just didn't have a video to upload. I never really want to be in that position. I want to be able to upload the consistent content for you guys to, you know, watch and absorb and digest and whatnot. But there was a thought I had before that. Yeah, I was talking about the fan. Yeah, sorry, I'm not exactly sure if, because of all the pre-recording, I'm not super certain just how disruptive the fan is. I mean, I think you can definitely still hear my voice. I'm a pretty loud dude, and I like to get right up in that mic. But is that a Giants camp down there? It sure is. And yeah, and I'm just not exactly sure if the fan is super disruptive or not. So again, and again, and I'll have to just say it one more time again, I apologize in advance. But in any case, we are now headed to the quest marker, which is located at Kynesgrove, I believe. I really hope Delphine did not do a little buggy wuggy and just stay standing there, because I'm not sure if this quest will activate if she has. That is the scariest thing about doing this playthrough without the unofficial Skyrim patch, is that if something bugs out, and it bugs out in a big way that stops us from doing something huge, it could be pretty bad. I'm surprised this horse has not died yet, to be honest. I'm really surprised. I've been absolutely abusing its little legs. I thought its legs would have been more than broken by now. But yeah, again, brain out the back of head. I just get so distracted and I completely forget about what I'm talking about as soon as I start talking about something else. I gotta apologize, guys. I've gone over the footage a few times with some other videos, and I'm like listening to what I'm saying and I'm reviewing the video, making sure there's no bugs, making sure I've, you know, done all the right things and the sound is all right and yada yada yada. And I'll be like listening to myself talk, and I'll listen to myself like start up on a certain point and then never actually like reach the conclusion of that point. And I just can't help but laugh so loud every time, because it's got to be the most frustrating thing, but I just can't help it. Like, I'm in the middle of talking about something and then something happens and I'm distracted, and it's just, again, brain out the back of my head every single time. I just yeah, can never remember. To save my life, I can never ever recall what the point is whenever I'm doing these videos. I do apologize. I can only imagine how frustrating it would be, especially if like you're connecting with the topic and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, this, I wonder what his thoughts are on this, or blah blah blah, or I thought this, and then like a bear attacks me, and all of a sudden that thought, it's gone. It's just not coming back. It is just permanently gone. It's just poof into oblivion, gone through one of those big oblivion gates, and it is, yeah, gone, is what I'm trying to say. And I've got to apologize for that. I will try my best to get better at it, although I cannot make any promises, to be honest. It's a fairly like nuanced problem in the way that it doesn't happen to me in normal conversation. It only happens to me when I'm recording these videos, and it's probably just because of like overstimulus. Like, I'm thinking of things to talk about, the stuff happening in the game, yada yada yada, and I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do next, and I'm thinking about what I've already done, and blah 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 blah, a whole bunch of other uninteresting things, and it just is like a, yeah, overstimulus is the only way I can put it. My brain's just thinking of too many things that it's like, as soon as something is not any longer like at the forefront of my brain, or something that I'm like thinking about deeply, I just forget it. It's just like my brain just instantly data dumps it. It's like, get out of here. There's no room for you. Zarnov's brain is just too tiny. There is no big brain action happening here. And here we go. I believe we are at Kynesgrove.
Wait.
Wow.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
A dragon is attacking Kynesgrove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
Okie dokie. I feel like it can wait. I feel like these guards, I feel like they were probably not supposed to spawn in front of us, you know. Zarnov coming out with the very obvious commentary here, but I feel like it was supposed to be a bit more of an immersive, like, oh my goodness, a dragon's here. Oh look, it's killed these two guards, but instead they just kind of phased in and I absolutely love it when Skyrim does that. Just the phase in, or the physics just go numb, and it's just a and dang, I really wanted to sleep, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Lydia, in the midst of this whole dragon thing happening, I really wanted to get a little snooze in. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen though. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Okay, let's just fight I was gonna try and wait for it to be a bit warmer outside. I guess I can just wait in there. Is it warm here? Is it? Oh, there's a torch. I can pick that up. Okay, we are warm, but I feel like as soon as I'm gonna take your torch. Definitely taking your torch. I feel like as soon as... Is there another torch? No. I feel like as soon as we go up there that... Yeah, see, we're cold again already. Active effects. Cold. Okay, we're still warm. It just says that the air is chilly, I guess. But I feel like... we're going to get really cold really soon. And it's not going to be... It's not going to be great for us, especially in this little dragon fight. Yeah, you better scurry off, my friend. This is not where you want to be. Even if you are an Imperial soldier. I believe we have to go like all the way up and around. I mean, we can finagle it, but let's go up. You guys are doing this right now? I mean, there's a dragon just up there. If I were you guys, I'd just drop everything and run. Yeah, we're going to go up the scenic way. Like, oh my goodness, there it is. I'm taking the scenic route, and instead of like finagling up the rocks, I prefer to come up this way. And what we're going to do is... Just Thoran Verolt's peckish, and you know how he gets when he's hungry. So he's gonna tell the big dragon over there, hey, just hang on a second, my friend. Just hang on a second. You know, we've got to eat. All this Dragonborn business. You know, I didn't sign up for this. It was kind of just foisted upon me. Let me have a snack. So we're gonna go tomato, tomato. You are well fed. There we go. Thoran satisfied. He's a happy chap now. Let's have a look at what's going on here. In fact, I might actually wait a couple hours until it is a bit brighter, because it just will look a lot better instead of this dark, snowy, gloomy kind of thing. Sorry to break the immersion, and it doesn't look like it's getting any brighter anyway. Oh well. Worth a shot. And I just lost more magicka because of it, and now I'm freezing. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Good stuff.
Side of King. Zuu, Korav need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Zalukanir, Kridar, Jur.
And there we go. I feel like it is time to get this show on the road. So what we're going to do, we're going to go with these bad boys. Where are they? There we go. We're going to go Storm Atronach. That didn't work. Storm Atronach. There we go. And Storm Atronach. Now, what is really annoying is that you would think waiting until later in the day it would actually... Okay, it looks like it's going to start warming up now. That is unfortunate. It's warming up and clearing up now just as that whole cinematic is done. Oh well, can't really do much about it. I tried to make it as cinematic and aesthetically pleasing on the eyes as possible.
Hear my voice and despair.
Yes, you are a very scary dragon. Unfortunately for you, though, we're level 52. We're level 52, and I don't think you're an awfully powerful dragon. I think the first dragon, I think he spawned in as a slightly stronger frost dragon because of our level, but you seem to... I don't know, your health is looking pretty good, but it just seems like you definitely look like a more base dragon. No offense to you, of course, my friend, no offense to you. I'm just going to have to kill you really quick, though. So I'd appreciate it if you landed. Thank you. Is that all you do? You just follow the orders of another dragon, hey? You don't make up your mind for yourself. There's Alduin flying off in the distance. How cool is that? What I think is really cool about Skyrim too is how like it tracks other entities, even though if they're like really far away from you. Like for instance, there he is over there. It's really cool. Like even like things like where I have to find Risard on the road, and he'll be like on the other side of the map, and there's a quest marker above his head, and he's being like actively tracked by the game. I just feel like that's a really, really cool mechanic, because a lot of games just do the whole, and I'm pretty sure Skyrim would do the whole like deload thing and like load them out of the world and stuff, but it still has like that aspect of them being actively tracked. If you know what I mean. I just find it really, really, really neat, and really, really like, I don't know. It's just a cool aspect of the game, and he's definitely going to target me, and he's definitely going to kill me. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to hopefully Fusro Dar him before he gets that shout off. So here we go. I thought he was about to, I think he was about to do a little thing on me. But look at our health, man. Come on, warm up, please. This whole health thing is crazy. I should not have waited those couple hours. I thought it was going to warm up. I thought the skies were going to clear. I thought it was going to be cinematic. I thought my guy's toes weren't going to freeze and have frostbite. And just everything went wrong. It somehow got colder when it got later on in the day. It got less cinematic because there was like a blizzard. Oh, it's just, I cannot win. I cannot win. Subscribe for sympathy, please. Let's, come on. Land again for me, Salaconio. Come on now. Come on now. Stop being a little tease. I'm not trying to hide, my friend. Whoa. You just phased right next to me. Please don't do that again. That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen the dragons do that, to be honest. I've never seen them just slide across the ground like that, doing the moonwalk. Come on now. He's at half health, so he shouldn't take off again. Our Magicka is just regenerating terribly slow in combat, and I wonder if there's an active effect happening because we're cold and all that. So cold freezing, no, that's not affecting it. Beneficial, oh, great. Total Magicka is reduced. Magicka and stamina regenerate 50% slower. Yeah, there we go. That's what is making me feel awfully weak right now. Total stamina is reduced. Yes, you were 30%. Okay, so just this is really affecting us right now. And it's affecting us in like a big way because our magic is all gone and I can't even conjure some new friends. So let's go here and we should have, there we go. Let's get a couple more friends out because he's not going to take off again, so we'll get these guys out. They will be far less friendly than the Storm Atronachs. The Storm Atronachs are just good. If you missed why I like to use them in the, it was probably last episode or the episode before, I lose track, but they're really, really good, especially in dragon fights, especially on Legendary, because like if you've got the Flame Atronach, the fireballs obviously travel really slow, so they almost always miss the well, I'm not using my voice, I'm just using some Destruction and some Dremora Lords. But I agree, I am pretty new to the way of the voice right now. Yours would be far superior to mine, and that's why I cheat and use Magicka. What we're gonna do is take the Daedric arrows, and what's our carry weight like? Yep, take. Wow, so that really fills us up quick, and we'll take the gold as well. So yeah, before Delphine comes and talks to me, she's going to start slowly walking towards me, I think. The reason I use the Storm Atronachs is, yeah, because the Flame Atronachs, they have a huge chance to miss while the dragon's flying around. The Storm Atronachs generally hit it, and I'm pretty sure it drains the dragon's actual like magic pool as well, which is their words of power, like when they use Fire Breath or Frost Breath on you. I'm pretty sure it actually drains that and kind of causes them to land more because they can't damage you from while flying anymore. At least that's my theory. That's my theory, and that's why I use them. But I find them pretty handy in general. And then, obviously, once they get to half health, you just get 2 of these bad boys out, plus a follower, plus a Delphine, and you're just set. You're good to go. Anyway, let's see what you have
I
to
owe you
say.
some answers, don't I?
You sure do, Delphine. You
I owe
sure
you
do.
some answers, don't I?
Yeah, you said it once, and
Go
you say it
ahead.
again because it's doubly
Whatever
true.
You want to know. Nothing held back.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching
Die
for a
quietly,
purpose.
please.
Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
The Blades, who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors.
Until you let a certain one die, I would say.
For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
Well, it seems like I am a blessing to you guys. What is our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, who are the Thalmor?
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing the dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
I see your line of logic, but it's kind of like one of those. It's kind of like one of those instances where, you know, if you feel like a certain thing is bad or you feel a certain way about something, you look for more things in the world to support that point of view or that way of thinking. And, you know, there is a small bit of logic to what you're saying, but there's also the general statement of like, come on, you think the Thalmor are bringing the dragons back? Like, come on, Delphine. Come on now. Stop with that nonsense. Why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. You got any ideas? Because I'm fresh out.
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
So there we go. Delphine's secret door key added. There is the second dragon down of the playthrough. Our next main objective will be to meet Delphine in Riverwood. So, where we're going to go from here is we're going to continue on with the main quest. So that will be meeting Delphine in Riverwood. Where are we again? We're all the way up here. Very close to Windhelm though. That is very good. I do like that. Let's have a quick look at our little quest journal here. Meet Delphine in Riverwood. Travel to Solstheim. Backburner. Boethiah is calling. Yeah, we've got nothing that's super pressing right now. Speak with the leader. No, not yet. We might do this one. We might start this up soon, just because I want to be able to do a certain something for a bit of assistance in the main quest, because we're powerful boys, but we can be more powerful. And there might also be something to do with that whole quest line down here, and I'm not exactly sure how it would affect survival mode. Hopefully it would affect it for the better, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to figure that one out. In any case, investigate the area north of Mistwatch. What is that? See, there's so many quests. I have so many quests now. I've actually kind of forgotten what that is all about. I'm not actually sure. I don't like it. I don't like not knowing what that is. But in any case, what we will do is we will go to this, because I'm pretty sure this is close by, and we'll just get this done while we're here. Yeah. So investigate Trader's Post, and there's the Shrine of Boethiah as well. So I mean, ew, could we? I mean, we're in the area. We aren't. Our stats definitely aren't up to scratch though. So let's go down to Kynesgrove here and see if we can have a little snooze in the inn. I might have to favorite you. Hey, you're going to be too useful, to be honest, to not favorite. I'm going to need you a lot. So we'll ride down to the inn here, and we'll get our stats back up to 100. We'll give Thoran a little snooze, just because, you know, the whole fighting a dragon experience, it doesn't wake him up enough. You know, he doesn't have the typical hormonal reaction that most humanoid things would, where you get like a little squirt of adrenaline in the brain, a little squirt of what's the stress hormone, cortisol. He doesn't really. Oh, come on, are you guys not back yet? A dragon only attacked like 10 minutes ago. You guys can go back to business. I dealt with it. Come on now. Yeah, they're not really gonna come. They're not gonna come back, are they? Okay, let's just ride to Windhelm and achieve the same goal. We're going to have to ride past Windhelm anyway, so it's not too far out of the way. And it's right here. Yeah, so we'll while we're in the area, we'll take out a couple of these quests. Might as well get it going. I'm just trying to think of. Oh, is this a? No, that's Delphine. You took quite a long route to get around there, Delphine. I must say. And we are warm and we're cold and we're warm and we're cold, and you just can't satisfy Thoran. You can just not satisfy the guy. He has always got something wrong with him. He's never satisfied, never content. Oh well. Yeah, he's we're gonna need to. Do we need to do any inventory management? I suppose we can probably try and sell. Whoa, that's a loud death. I suppose we can do a little bit of the good old inventory management while we're here. We'll drop off some of the dragon bones, drop off some of the dragon scales. So we'll quickly run. What is the time? 2:35. People should be open, and indeed it looks like they are. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go to the smith, because smiths, pro tip from Zarnov, they always have the most money, usually, generally speaking. Pretty sure there's a few merchants in the vanilla game that have a little bit more, but I don't think we have access to them yet. So in general, smiths are your best bet, especially if you've got the perk, the merchant perk, or whatever it is called, where you can sell anything to any merchant. So incredibly invaluable, especially when all the merchants have... Wowza, we cleaned him out. Especially when all the merchants have pretty much no gold, and you just need to be able to sell stuff. You can always come to a smith and they will buy anything. And now our carry weight is looking beautiful. It's looking sublime. It could be better, but I'm content with it for now. Let's go up here and into, I think it's Candlehearth Hall? Candlehearth Hall, yes it is, my memory serves me well. Unfortunately, it does not do that at any other stage, like when I'm talking about a certain subject and I forget.
We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Thank you for telling me. I was very, very interested to know. Anyway, Elder Early Dawn.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
How did you know? I will be buying some stuff off of you, but it won't be bread and cheese. It tends to weigh a lot and not actually satiate us too much, but I'll buy an apple pie. Love a good dessert. We'll buy some cooked beef. We'll buy a cooked pogfish. We'll buy a hawker loaf. We'll buy a rabbit haunch. Oh my goodness, you are spoiling us with your choice. We'll buy a venison chop too. Why not? Let's do it. And from here, we will also rent a room for 10 gold.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, if you guys want more than 10 gold for... Okie dokie. I'm not actually familiar with where the room is here, so I do need you to show me. If you guys want more than 10 gold for me to rent a room for 24 hours, just let me know, okay? Like, it's pretty easy to come across gold. I feel like you guys could have a higher asking price than 10 gold for a room for...
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I will indeed, I will
Mind you
indeed.
don't get fresh with Susanna. She plays the flirt, but it's just to get good tips.
Oakley dokley. You want to leave my room anytime soon? Thank you very much. Just a little bit of privacy is appreciated. I'm sure you understand. Yeah, thank you. But yes, as I was saying, if you want more than 10 gold at any point in time for someone renting your room for 24 hours, please don't feel ashamed to ask. I'm more than happy to pay more than 10 gold. It just seems like, I don't know how you guys are still in business. We're going to go, so that's 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. We'll go there. 8 a.m. the next morning. Was I correct? I was indeed. 8 a.m. the next morning. We awakened feeling refreshed, but would you look at that? Thoran is hungry again. Oh, the maintenance on this fella. The maintenance, I tell you, it is insane. Let's go outside. Hopefully it's a warm day. It looks like a blizzardy kind of day. Thoran is not impressed. He's already thinking of ways to get his health down. Unfortunately for us, he just will eat that. What else? The rest of this is pretty good. Let's eat that. You are well fed. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's the purpose the apples serve. Now, let's quickly run out here. And from there, I wonder, because conjuration typically levels when you're in combat and you summon something to help you. I wonder if summoning this old boy actually helps you. Like, if you can just summon this dude, this little horse here, out of combat multiple times, and, you know, just similarly to the whole soul trap on a dead body thing, whether or not he actually levels you by doing it, I'm not sure. That's something for someone else to figure out, I'm sure, but an interesting and passing thought that is going to quickly be data dumped in Zarnov's mind, I assure you. You know, self-awareness is the key. Self-awareness is definitely the key. You have to be very aware of your shortcomings, and very aware I am. I can never remember them, but aware of them I am. Now, this isn't too far away, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just up there, and yeah, we might as well do the whole finagly thing with the horse and go up and do the... oh, but we can't, can we? No, we can't. No, I just remembered what that entails, and I like Lydia too much. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Faendal, on the other hand. No, I won't do it to Faendal either. We'll find someone who I really... What is that over there? It looks like... I'm going to be honest. It's cool. I want to check it out. I'm going to check it out. But I can always guarantee it's going to turn hostile on us and make us die or something. Yeah, it's... I feel like... Oh, no, it's not this, is it? No, stay away. No, don't trigger it, go away. I feel like I know what that is, and I do not want to deal with that right now. No. Oh, no. I feel like that is the whole, side quest thing you can get from Winterhold. It's like called Aftershocks or something. It is terrible. It is just straight up terrible. It is just... more of those magical anomalies that you just have to keep on fighting. Trader's Post, hey? Let's, whoa, that looks like a stacked little castle up there. You did hear something. It was I. I am here for the missing merchant. Erwin. Erwin the one I'm looking for, or are you just the one I have to kill? Maybe a bit of both, I'd say. Let's get rid of this bandit thug, because he's just a little thug. I don't want a terrible person. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And bada bing, bada boom. I see you later, my friend. And we'll go gold. Not even worth it. Erwin. What's your deal? Hold up. Oh, you had definitely never thought you were a pretty face. Don't talk yourself up that much. I received a notice from the Jarl Steward regarding a missing person. I should head over to Trader's Post to see what I can learn. Okay. No. As I said, yeah, no. Definitely don't think you were a pretty face. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. You got quite a rough and rugged looking face. And, that's okay. That's okay. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. And you shouldn't worry about that, okay? You can look however you want. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't have to impress anyone. You're a strong, independent person, okay? You don't have to do anything. But, yeah, just don't tell me what I thought or what I do think, because you were a bit off there. I'm just not into the whole mohawk, red kind of stuff dripping from the eyes, rugged, cold face, wanting to murder me kind of look. It's just not my thing, you know what I'm saying? Let's get rid of him. And that's Lydia. I got confused there for a second. I was like, hang on a second, is that another bandit? And it is not. Let's start looting these guys while... Ooh, Gunther? Gunther? Are you the guy that we might be looking for? Ring of Masseur. Illusion spells cost 30% less to cast, increases your stamina by 20 points, and sneaking is 20% better. That's 3 enchantments on 1 ring. That's pretty dang good. I wonder if we can disenchant that. I don't really see myself ever using that enchantment, to be honest, if we could disenchant it. But that's a pretty good enchantment, I gotta say. You feel warmer and are now comfortable. That little fire must be working wonders for us. And let's search this lizard boy. And yeah, we'll take all of that. They're still working on good old Erwin over there. She's a tough cookie, that one. She's a tough cookie. Block increased to 19. Thanking you. Yeah, she's healing herself too. I might have to get involved here very soon. You gonna make me get involved? Yeah, I'm gonna get involved. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. See you later, Erwin. See you later. You were tough. You were tough. You definitely weren't a pretty face though. I'll preface that. That is a certainty. Yes, no. Let's take the Daedric arrows. Let's take the Orcish arrows. Steel War Axe, no. Dwarven Dagger, no. Longbow, no. Erwin's Journal. We'll read that, I feel like. Search the Bandit Corpse, read Erwin's Journal, and Letter from Edward. Who is Edward? We'll read that first, because I don't think that's going to progress anything in the quest here. Letter from Edward. So, my dearest sister Erwin, I see your way with words remains as elegant as a falling boulder. I am indeed alive, and no, I haven't forgotten my promise to you, which I remind you again was never literal. You see, when someone says you'll be the death of me, it's not an invitation to murder. It's more of a loving expression of one's exasperation. But I know nuance has never been your strong suit. I must warn you, however, that correspondence like this endangers us both. So if you truly wish to keep this promise, it's best you don't respond. When the time is right, I will come to you. Oh, and be kind to our merchant friend Gunther, will you? Consider him my gift to you, along with this book on our past life. I'm sure you know by now, but it seems one of us has taken to writing about our adventures. I assure you it isn't me, but I'm glad his depiction of you is as honest as you are irrecorrigible? Irrecorrigible? I'm going to have to look up that word after this episode. That's an interesting word. I'm going to quickly pause this. Unprofessional, all that jazz. I'm going to quickly write that down because I actually really want to learn what that word means. Incorrigible. Incorrigible. Okie dokie. It's written down. It's in the thoughts for later. Again, you see, I have to write it down because there's no way. There is no way in the world I'm going to remember that. There is no way in the world I'd remember that if I didn't write it down. In any case, okay. Letter from Edward. And then her name was Oh, I forgot to learn this. Let's use that. And where it's Erwin, so it'll be up the top here. Erwin's Journal. Come on now, stop. Let me get there. Erwin's Journal. Okay. What does that say right there? If what I just read is correct, I might not have to do anything with smithing. Oh my gosh. The power that is just falling in Thoran's lap right now is insane. My new friend Gunther and I are getting along quite well. The other bandits are already getting jealous. He really was a fine gift. I should thank my brother Edward before I slit his throat. Wowza, the relationship between these two was, it seems like they got along like a literal house on fire. Meaning in the worst possible way. The thing I like best about my good friend Gunther, he can keep a secret. I tell him all sorts of juicy tidbits and he never says a thing. He reminds me of my old companion Skjold. And the time we nearly got murdered by a Daedric cult, there was a ton of good loot in that place. Haunted artifacts, blood sacrifices, things that make lesser men want to hug their priest. Nothing that would frighten off Gunther though. He's quite stoic, sitting in his chair. On top of that, he gets along with everyone. It doesn't matter if they're short people, fat people, tall people, or cat people. That's the thing about my old friend Gunther. He doesn't judge. I'm guessing... I'm just going to take a stab in the dark and say Gunther is, while she's writing this, I'm guessing he's dead. I'm guessing he's a dead dude sitting in the chair. Anyways, when I got to Skyrim, I sold most of the loot we piled up over the years, seeing as wanted men have to travel light. The heaviest piece I sold was a set of Daedric mail to a caravan Khajiit named Madran. I liked the armor, but in the end I had no choice but to get rid of her. She knows what she did. Besides, if I wanted to get her back, I could always trade something of equal value, like the Ring of Maser I ripped off the merchant at the Crescent Moons Inn way back when. Me and the furballs, we have history. The ring is worth at least 2 sets of armor, or 20 pairs of boots. It can fortify your illusion magic, just like the books say. The books get a lot right, even the parts about me, except I'm much prettier and taller in real life. Ooh, you know, self-confidence is a good thing. Self-confidence is a good thing. Either way, I don't need to cast spells to run this new crew, so I'll let my best friend Gunther wear the ring. I think it looks really good on him. Yeah, this is some evil woman. She's talking about this Gunther guy. Okay, I take it back. It's not evil. It's actually like a tad bit. It feels like it's dabbling in a bit of insanity and a bit of just crazy in general. Salmon steak, yum yum yum. Mammoth steak, yum yum yum. Those are cooked, hey. So that's got to be some good hunger points right there. It is indeed. Yes, that's what I like to see. Love eating a bit of nose. Now, so there's Gunther, and the quest is updated to go. I'm gonna say we're gonna have to go talk to Madran. We're gonna have to find Madran. Yes, trade the ring for the Daedric armor set. My goodness, if that is an unenchanted Daedric armor set, we could be in for a very, very, very good time. And Thoran could be a very, very spoiled guy and get some really good armor for absolutely no smithing skill at all. But we are level 52, so I guess it is kind of to be expected at this point. Although I'm guessing you could probably get that quest at like level 1, because I'm thinking that might be a different set of Daedric armor, and in which case it means it's Creation Club, which means you can get that at level 1, which again, I'm going to say, in which case, is absolutely insane. But in any case, lots of cases there. Lots of cases. But what we're going to do is go to the Windhelm Stables. So we're going to summon our friend real quick. And I'm going to favorite him because I'm going to be using him too much to not favorite him, to be honest. So we're going to go favorite. And what can I put him as? So summon Daedric Horse. Is he up the top? No. Where is he? Summon Daedric Horse. Okay, he's down the bottom, so I don't need to give him a number. He's pretty easy to find. He's not like in the middle of the list somewhere. Oh, pardon me. We're gonna miss that. We're just gonna take a wide girth. Not even a wide girth. Not even like a wide barrier. We're just not heading anywhere near it. We're gonna go back this way to the stables. I am not in the mood to have to deal with some trolls and stuff, especially if the weather turns for the worse in a split second and all of a sudden we die. The weather's looking pretty good right now, actually. The weather's treating us pretty favorably. If I had to say one thing I wish I could improve through mods or turn up the detail of or whatever, it would have to be the things loading in the distance. It doesn't like typically affect me too much. Like I guess I've just gotten used to it. Like my eyes have just adjusted or whatnot. But that's one thing I wish I could change. I wish I could change the detail or like get rid of the pop-ins and whatnot. Although I know you can't do that. I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can, but it breaks the game. Like you can go into the the files and modify the LOD distance, I believe is what it is. Or you can get, I believe you can even get a mod that assists with it or changes it slightly, but I'm not sure how stable the mod is, because when every time I've read up on it, it's been like a warning, do not do type of situation, because it apparently just really breaks the game in terms of how things like to spawn. And yes, I thought I'd give it a go, but yes, fast travel is currently unavailable. We're cold, we're hungry, we haven't slept, so it's definitely not going to work. But what we are going to do is fast travel to the Whiterun stables. I do indeed, my good friend Alfarin. I would like to go to Whiterun. Oh, no. I was going to say, do I want to go to Solitude to try and catch Madran, but he will 100%, like, look at where he is now. By the time we fast travel to, or catch the carriage to Solitude, I guarantee he will not be there. And we will test that theory by when I catch the carriage to Whiterun, that mark will not be at Solitude. So let's test it. Sorry, my friend, I'm jumping in the back now. Sorry I made you wait 3 seconds in game time. Won't happen again, I promise. Let's test the theory. I'm going to be very upset if he is still at Solitude, because then I'm going to want to travel to Solitude, and then I can guarantee, get rid of you, I don't want you, and then I can guarantee, yep, he's still at Solitude, but I can guarantee you, if I fast travel, if I catch a carriage to Solitude now, he will not be there. Can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. I really want to. No, I'm not going to do it because I know he won't be there and it's just going to frustrate me. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon out this bad boy again. Bada bing, bada boom. You are the best horsey I've ever had. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. And let's climb right over that mountain right there, that mountain right there, and get to Riverwood. And I believe we've given Delphine a fair chunk of time. She should definitely be there. I mean, in that time we went to the Trader's Post, we caught a carriage to Whiterun, and now we're on a horse going to Riverwood. You know, I would say she's definitely ran all the way back to Riverwood by now. Surely, how could you not run all the way back to Riverwood? That's the funniest thing about games, is like the stamina and the fitness and the endurance that these little bits of code running around have is just absolutely insane. You could not expect this from an actual human. the sprinting around, the continuous sprinting around, the continuous jumping, the continuous fighting, day in, day out, you could not expect it from any human ever. And of course, again, I'm sorry. That's another obvious, thank you for the obvious Zarnov moment, but I just feel like I had to say it. It's just, well, not that I felt like I had to say it, I wanted to say it. Don't judge me. Let me be me. I want to be me. In any case, we're at Riverwood now, and just like that, my thoughts, my segues, they change so quickly you can barely keep up. Subscribe for more content. Let's jump off the horse. We'll park you right here, and then we'll watch you despawn, okay? Because I just realized I don't need to park you anywhere, because you kind of just... Yeah, you kind of just do that right there. You kind of just disintegrate. Let's jump into the Sleeping Giant Inn and find our Delphine.
Come on, I have a plan.
I don't think I was followed either. Yeah, to be honest, I think I would have noticed him for sure. It would have been like an assassin squatting like 200 meters from me. I can usually always pick them a fair while off. They think they're sneaky, but they really aren't. They really, really aren't. Anyway, are you going to get to your...
I figured out
there we
how
go.
we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Have you? That was very quick. You must have conjured up that plan on your little run back. Yeah, that didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
She was just sprinting the whole way back from Kynesgrove, just, so what we're going to do is we're going to, just panting and coming up with this plan. A little bit unbelievable, I got to say, Delphine, but I'll give it to you. What is your plan, and how do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Poor Malborn, eh? He's a wood elf. Bethesda absolutely stitched him up in this game with being... I'll reserve judgment. In my opinion, Wood Elves are probably the last race I'd pick. They don't seem to have much going for them in terms of buffs and whatnot. But hey, if you enjoy playing Wood Elf, you enjoy playing Wood Elf. I'm not trying to take that away from you. Just in my opinion, I tend to think their skills and their abilities don't really match up to something like 25% magic resistance, double damage, and take half damage, all that kind of stuff. It just, yeah, it's just not up to scratch for me. Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you, but he hates.
Oh, like me? Oh, stop it, you little flirt.
The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassadors' parties.
Yeah, I definitely don't think he would be. Yeah, I can't imagine purging someone's family and them serving me drinks 30 years later. I don't feel like that would go down real well. I think I would. I don't think I'd trust my drinks, and I don't know why he hasn't done anything yet. If that is the case, seems like he has nothing to lose if he lost his whole family, right? Oh well. To each their own. How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Oakley dokley, sounds like a plan. I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
I will. And you too, my friend, you too. Let's see, is there anything... No, I've already searched this place, haven't I? I have indeed. Do I have anything to disenchant? I don't think I do, but hey, it's always good just to pop in, let Thoran rest for a few seconds before I get him sprinting off again. Delphine, what are you doing? What are you doing, Delphine? Come on now. Come on. Out you pop, out of the way. Now, does she have dialogue with this fella right now, or is that later on? Are you coming, Delphine? Come on now. You're making the people wait. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. Do your thing. And it doesn't like she's going to do anything. Okay. I thought she had a little bit of dialogue there. Must be a little bit later, I'd say. Yeah, I think it is a little bit later now that I think about it. The old memory's not serving me well. Story of my life. Let's have a look-see at these quest markers. So, meet Malborn inside Solitude. Trade the ring for a Daedric armor set. You will not be there. You will not be there when I get there. I know you won't. The game is teasing me by just leaving the quest marker there for so long so that when I finally do go there, it's going to blip to like Dawnstar or something and just be like, ha, you thought, Zarnov, you thought. Okie dokie. In any case, let's, you know, why did I go, why did I leave? Why did I leave? Let's 100% ourselves again. Thank you very much, Alvor. I saw what you tried to say before you got cut off by the game. What is your name? Ognar.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook.
Okay, I
Much
guess...
else to tell.
Okie dokie, I guess you just walked on the other side of this pole while I try to talk to you.
Drink
what have you
for
got
the
for
thirsty,
sale?
Food for the hungry.
Thank you. What I'm interested in is the wow. You got weapons. You got apparel. You got. How have you got this stuff? You're just a bartender. What are you doing, Ognar? What are you up to? What's the secret life of Ognar? Let's take that and that and okay. You had a few things. Not a great deal, but it's okay. I'd like to rent a room, please.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanking you very
I'll
much.
show you to your room.
Ah,
Right
it's
this way.
quite alright. I'm pretty sure it's this one. But I'm definitely... Okay, I was about to say I'm definitely wrong, but I'm not. Is it this one? Or are you about to show me to my other one?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Do I even need to rent a room anymore in Riverwood, or is this bed just mine now because I'm friends with Delphine? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Is that a mechanic? Someone please let me know. In any case, let's go... It's 9, so we'll go 12, and then 8, and then bada bing, and a zoop with the mouse. Gosh, I love that. And you awaken and you are famished. Oh, of course. I am Delphine. You're supposed to be off somewhere, aren't you? Let's take a 7-step. Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Riverwood is like the only little village where you can like literally take all the food in here. And it's free. Oh, don't worry. I'm not going to spend much time doing this. I just want the cooked stuff where it gives us heaps of hunger points.
Coming right up.
Hey, someone's getting a little bit frisky this early in the morning. Jeepers.
Hmm?
It's a early time to start there, Camilla Valerius. And I forgot, can I fast travel? Where do I want to fast travel to? I don't think I want to fast travel. Do I want to fast travel there right now? No, I want to go and drop off a lot of stuff, to be honest. Can we go to Golden Hills Plantation? That is the question. Let's try Inner 3. Inner 2. Inner. That's a no. That's a hard no. That was a question and a very swift palm to the face from Skyrim saying, you absolutely cannot do that. What were you thinking? And I just saw the reasons to why we can't do that. I'm a fool. I made a huge I commented, basically. I commented on how hungry we were and whatnot, and then I neglected to feed us. Are we going to be able to do it now, game, potentially? No, it would seem not. Maybe it's, maybe if we go back in and then come back out, so the game's refreshed and it sees we're at 100%. Will that do it? Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a little prayer as well. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. That's the best prayer you're going to get out of me. And here we go. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bop. There we go. 20 minutes saved. How good is that? Okay, let's... And I swear, if this... Okay, it's not... They're not in Solitude anymore because I knew it. It would have been just... It literally would have been just as I tried to fast travel. They would have been right there. They would have been right there and I would have been super upset. So, I'm going to try and time it. So they go to Dawnstar. They filter between Dawnstar and Solitude, don't they? So I'm going to try and time it when they're in Dawnstar. I'm going to try and catch a carriage to Solitude or get my stats to 100 and fast travel to Solitude. And hopefully they see me... but then it won't really work because I got to drop off a bunch of stuff. Anyway, we'll do it later. Farmhand, thank you for your efforts here. Let's continue. Let's harvest a bit of things. We've been doing a lot. What have we done this episode? I can't even remember. We went to High Shrothgar. We took care of... oh, yeah, we've done a bit. Jeez. Again, the memory letting me down. So we've fought a dragon and we took care of bandits and all that jazz. Completely forgot. I was about to say, oh, we'd need to like quickly wind down. You know, we've had a pretty hard time. And then I was like, wait, what have we actually done this episode? If that doesn't tell you how terrible the old memory on me is, I don't think anything will. Creep cluster, there we go. The hitboxes on these things are insane. And again, if you guys don't know and you are trying to harvest creep cluster, the best way to do it, like if you do this, you're never going to get it. It is the most frustrating thing in the world. You got to crouch and you got to aim just above it, and there you get the hitbox for the creep cluster. Annoying, yes, and there are no pros to follow that. Have I already gotten this one? I might have already gotten this one. Does it look the same as that? It looks a little bit bigger. Call me crazy, but it looks a little bit bigger. And it's right in the corner. I don't feel like I would have gotten this one yet. Am I going crazy? I must be. Yeah, okay, I give up. Whether I've harvested it or not, that one can just continue to grow for a few more days. It can enjoy a few more days of fully grown creep cluster life, whatever that entails. I don't know. We'll keep harvesting the more of Tapanella, and I think this will be the time that we just go on that absolute crazy... Oh, come on, my friend. Come on, Thoran. Just... It's warm. Just be warm. It's not snowing. It's not anything. Why are we chilly? Why? Why is this a thing? Why are you like this, Thoran? Why are you like this? You're supposed to be a Breton. You're supposed to be, you know, 25% resistance to all magicka, which includes fire, shock, and frost. You should be okay with a little bit of a chill. Let's come on. There we go. We'll start from this end, just in case we get over encumbered or something. I don't think we will though. I've sorted the inventory pretty well, if I do say so myself. Come on now, just give it to me. There we go. Give it to me. Just give it to me. Just give it to me, please. Just come on. No, come on. Yeah, give it to me. There we go. Come on. Let's get through this. This is supposed to be This is supposed to be the calm part of the episode, okay? We've had a big episode. We've done a lot of things. We've been fighting all kinds. We've been fighting dragons. We've been doing all that stuff. This is supposed to be the calm part of the episode, not the thing that stresses me out because the hitboxes don't work, okay? I'm not stressing me out, sorry, stressing out good old Thoran here. He's had a rough time, okay? He's a bit precious with his whole cold and eat and all that kind of stuff, but, you know, in general, he does do a good job, and he does do a lot of hard work. Okay, let's jump in here, and let's see what the cupboard has for us. Oh, we've also got to check with Ilya. I haven't been in for a while, but she's probably got an absolute stack waiting for me. That reminds me. A thought I had that I started talking about, I think it was in the last episode or the episode beforehand. I genuinely cannot tell at this point, but I was talking about how I want all the monies. And the reason why I want all the monies is because there's an achievement you get at 100,000. So for those of you that heard that specific line of commentary at that specific time, in that specific episode, whichever one it was, at whatever time it was, there you go. Just a few hours later, I finished off the thought. You're very welcome. I'm happy to be able to do that for you. Let's take this creep cluster. Let's take this Moratapanella. We are going to go so far overweight, but we are going to absolutely smash this alchemy. And I realize we are no longer wearing the mage stone or have the mage stone for the extra levels and whatnot. But to be honest, at this point, in terms of a lot of our magic skills, we're pretty well set. It doesn't really phase me too much. I mean, look at this. 223 potions. Like, I don't think we need it, to be honest. I think we'll be pretty close to 100 by the time we finish this. So that's 234, 229. So that's 229 potions. So we're gonna make 223 potions all up. Let's machine gun belt this. This is gonna take a while. I think I'm probably gonna run out of breath for this one, but let's. Yeah, I'm not even going to continue that. I'm too close to being out of breath. But as you can see, we've just gone past 100 potions and we've leveled up to 95 now. We have 100 potions left in the tank, and yeah, we're definitely hitting 100. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, level 100 in Alchemy. Level 100 in alchemy. And we are definitely overweight, aren't we, Lydia, there we go again. We're going to search this knapsack. And what we're going to do is we're not actually going to search it. We are going to store all of these, because we just have an insane amount. We're never going to need all of these potions, to be honest. We'll just have them here as like we're running out of money. Let's go to that knapsack. And let's just pull a small fortune out of that knapsack. That's pretty much what this is going to be used for, to be honest. Wow, so we have a lot of these things. 200 and something to be exact. Or I didn't even finish off making them all, did I? We still had like plenty more to make, but I just stopped because we genuinely do not need any more. So this character's set for the rest of his game. He's not going to need anything when it comes to money. Unless we decide to, I mean, we very well could decide to Legendary Alchemy, because now that we have this, it just levels up insanely quick. This could be what we use to get perk points, to be honest. We can just keep Legendarying Alchemy. Lydia. I'm going to ask you to move. And I'm going to sprint past you and knock you out of late. Please don't take offense. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, no. Oh, tell me to watch it being in the way. It just stands in the middle of a doorway and then tells people to watch it when they get sick of him not moving. And here's the one who's going to give me a bunch of money. Yes. Ilya and Lydia. I can't believe I got... what a naming convention. Like, it's just... It confuses me so much. Ilya. I'm here to collect the plantation's profits.
Very good, sir.
5,301. Very good, Ilya. You keep doing what you were doing. I'm very, very happy with your efforts. How much money do we have now? We got 83. Okay, so we're getting ridiculously close to the... No, I didn't want anything from you. We're getting ridiculously close to the 100,000 gold we need for that achievement that I want. What I'm actually going to do is we'll pull out that stack. We'll pull out that stack because that's a lot. Will we need more? I don't think we'll need any more. And what we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs. We're going to have a little sleep seat because we just leveled up, and you guys know what that means. That means it's time to purchase some levels in a certain something. So we're going to go sleepy buys. We'll sleep until 8 a.m. So hopefully it's sunny outside and it's not cold. Did I want to do this yet? Hopefully we didn't level up twice. I'm gonna be very upset with myself if we've leveled up twice. We shouldn't have though. I mean, we're level 53 now. There's no way. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're definitely more hungry now. Yep, we definitely are. We are famished, or we are hungry. Okie dokie. Let's eat some food real quick. We'll go 2 mammoth steaks and a potato soup. How's that looking? You feel better and are now satisfied. You are well fed. That's what I'm looking for. So we're well fed. We're well rested. The air's chilly, but it's not super cold. I mean, you know, come on. Let's see if we can, and we can indeed, absolutely love that mechanic. When we are 100%ed outed, we can just fast travel. It makes perfect sense to me. Again, I'm not sure if it's intended or not, but I'm going to use it if it's there, because you are... Glade? Well, at least I know where you are now, but why are you here, out of all places? I thought you would go back to Riften. Colette.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school
It is
of
indeed,
magic,
it is
and
indeed.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I won't. In fact, I'd like training in restoration magic. That's how much, like, that's how... Okay, I'm going to stop there. I'd like training restoration
I'll
magic.
gladly share my knowledge with you.
Thank you very much. And wowza, you're expensive, but guess what? We are the probable version of billionaires in Skyrim by now, so we're gonna go boop a doop a doop a doop a doop a doop. Oh, can we not level? Oh, she's only a trainer. This NPC cannot help you train. You're only till level 75. You're garbage. Okie dokie. Well, I guess we'll just get all that money back from you now.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
I do indeed. How did you know? Is it because I'm the Archmage of the College of Winterhold? Wow, you are quite intuitive. Let's sell you a bunch of these. You know all that gold you just got from us? Well, here's a whole bunch of Fortify Carryweight potions. And you know what? I'm going to give you an extra 49 gold on the house. How lucky, lucky you. And our gold is replenished. Does she have anything we want? Most likely not, but let's have a look-see anyway. Oh, actually, she might have new... There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So now we have much better... restoration spells now. So closed wounds heals the caster 150 points. That's a definite yes. And grand healing heals everyone close to the caster 300 points. That's a definite yes. And undead up to level 20 entering the circle will flee. Is there a better one? So circle of protection, turn greater undead, turn less undead, turn undead. So I'm going to guess circle of protection being the most expensive is also the most... I mean, that's one extra level, but I would say this is probably better in general. I'm pretty sure this is what I used to just power level restoration, so we'll get that. And heals the target 112 points, but not undead, atronachs, or machines. Okay, I feel like that is all we need. We're never going to use wards, so I'm not going to buy any of those. And what we're going to do with all that money she's got, wow, look, see it, that you look like you're doing pretty well for yourself. Here, have some potions of Fortify Carryweight. You can put those to good use, right? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Does she have anything else we want? Let's have a look, see. I'm not going to think she would. Yeah, she's got a whole bunch of those. Yeah, don't think so. Okie dokie. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to learn all those bad boys we just bought. Circle of protection, closed wounds, grand healing. Yes, yes, yes. Please, please, please. Yum, yum, yum. Eat them all up. Learn all of them. Now, we are going to... what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's go in here for now, at least. Let's go to sleep. No, that's not us. This is us here. I had a fleeting thought in my head. I was like, hey, I want to do something while I'm here, and now I cannot remember what it is, and it's genuinely frustrating me because I really wanted to do that thing while I had it in my head, and I just cannot remember for the life of me what it is now. Oh well. Oh well, was it something to do with? Nah, it's gone. It's blipped. It's data dumped. The brain has looked at it, established its worth was zilch, and just pooped it out of my head. So I've just rested. I'm well fed. Surely I can, because it's also morning, so it shouldn't be absolutely freezing. Hopefully now I can. Let's go. Where is Madran? Where is Madran, actually? I want to find Madran. Madran. Oh, Madran. Did I deactivate that quest? No, I don't think I did. So where's the other quest marker? Pro tip, if you ever need to find a quest marker, just go to like a corner of the map and then you'll see them like floating up in the screen, and then you can follow them to their place of origin. Ooh, you're at Windhelm. Guarantee you won't be there, will ya? You definitely will not. You definitely will. Oh, I can't get there anyway. Okay, well, what are we going to do? Let's go back in and go back out real quick, because I really want to I really want to catch Madran while I can. So we're going to get here. We're going to warm up our toes in this little pool of warm water. Here we go. Warming up the toes. Warming them up. Warming them up. We're even going to do this. Here we go. We're even going to do this because apparently this works, but I don't know. For 30 seconds, opponents in melee range take 16 points of fire damage per second. Undead up to level 26. Flee for 30 seconds. Swim unharmed and free. Ah, okay. So it only helps us if we want to swim unharmed in freezing cold water. Well, that's not very handy. Okay, let's make a break for it, and let's get that bad boy of a menu up as soon as we can, so it doesn't status update us and tell us that we're chilly-willied. Madran looks like he's already on his way out of there, because his marker was there before, now it's there. He looks like he's already leaving, so I'm not even going to bother. What I'm going to do, however, though, if I can, is go to Solitude. There we go. That is what I like to see. Yes, please. Hoo-ah. And then from there, we're going to be no longer well rested, no longer well fed. We're going to be extremely hungry, boys. Thoran is just not going to be happy. He's going to be begging for all kinds of things. And what we're going to have to do to him is we're just going to have to leave him there. I'm just going to run away from all the talking NPCs because they will drive me crazy while I try to do this. In any case, we're going to have to stop the video there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I really would appreciate it. I cannot describe through video, through this, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? This lexicon? I don't even know. I cannot describe through video how much I would appreciate if you guys, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and then also just please leave any comments, anything at all, whether or not you have a question for me, any recommendations, anything you want to see me do, anything you think will help the character, any powerful items I could be missing, or if you just want to stop by and say g'day, I will 100% respond to every single comment. That is a promise from me. But in any case, regardless of whether or not you do anything I've just said, you can do whatever you want. I just personally would really appreciate it. But regardless of any of that stuff, please have a fantastic day. Bye bye.